Hi, everyone. I wanted to send a YouTube video so that you could have real-time comments instead of a narrative in your grading platform on Cougar Courses. So your infographic looks really good. A few things that I'd like to comment on and suggest for revisions. So I love your title. I think it's great. I think it takes up a lot of space and it could be reduced just a little bit. And so your focus is on the importance of physical activity, and your audience is adults. So your infographic and the graphics that you have added are really nice, but I want to get away from a paragraph or a full sentence section. So what I'd like for you to do is revamp this a little bit, but I think that we're getting away a little bit from the intended purpose of this assignment. So you're talking about the importance of physical activity, but you're really focusing on diabetes. And we need to reframe that because that's not what this is. This presentation is for. So the importance of physical activity is to prevent chronic disease. And it could be diabetes, type 2 diabetes. It could be overweight and obesity. It could be osteoarthritis. It could be cancer. It could be other things. And so I think the focus on the symptoms of diabetes, this takes up a lot of real estate. Unfortunately, I would suggest that that goes away and you again bring the focus back to physical activity. And you don't need to have exactly the terminology that I've used in the assignment for symptoms or prevalence. You can use your own terminology in the infographic to garner interest. So again, I would take out the symptoms of diabetes. That's not what we're focusing on here. Rather, I would state the importance of physical activity and how it can prevent chronic disease, and maybe even list some symptoms that might be common in chronic disease that you would see in obesity and diabetes. But taking up, a good quarter of your graphic is not something that I want you to do. Perhaps even revisiting this section here for obesity and focusing on the importance of physical activity. So diabetes in numbers, this needs to be removed, unfortunately. And I think this is good. What can we do to combat obesity and other diseases? Exercise is your primary focus. It is okay to make comments about making better food choices. This should be in bulleted format, not in sentence or paragraph form. So these I think are good, but the focus of 90% of your infographic should be on exercise. So you don't need to talk about prevention. You can talk about tips and ideas to increase physical activity. And I think these are great. And you can also include more. So management, let's see, plan a healthy diet. So again, this needs to just be revamped. So I'm going to request that you take another look at what we're doing here, what the focus is for the physical activity portion. Your references look great. However, they should be numbered as you go through, and I just noticed this as I'm looking here, they should be consistently numbered just as you would number in a research paper. So this information was taken from somewhere and it should have a superscript of a number for where that you are referencing here at the bottom. So these should not be bulleted, rather they should be numbered. And large websites don't need to be included. You could just simply include the very basic or truncated website. So for example, hopkinsmedicine.org, they can go there for more information. They don't need the full website, but obviously these things are going to be revamped and updated. So again, you have until Friday at 11:59 p.m. to submit revisions. If you do have questions or concerns about my comments, please let me know. Otherwise, I will look forward to grading this over the weekend. And if we need to talk about this more on Monday, I will let you know for your revision. So have a great weekend, everybody, and happy revising. Take care.